Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Have you ever thought that meditation is merely sitting cross-legged in silence, only to find your legs numb and your thoughts racing? Do you sometimes feel frustrated by the gap between your intention to calm the mind and the reality of constant distraction? Today, I will guide you through a holistic approach that honors three vital dimensions: body alignment, breath regulation, and mental focus, to lead you step by step toward the deep tranquility of Samadhi. As we embark on this journey, you will discover how simple adjustment of posture can prevent physical discomfort and promote energy flow, how attuned breathing patterns can calm the nervous system and anchor attention, and how cultivating a stable yet flexible mind turns challenges into gateways for insight. Rather than describing these aspects in isolation, I will weave them into a living narrative, sharing real-life experiences from seasoned practitioners, ancient masters, and modern seekers who transformed their practice by integrating body, breath, and mind as an inseparable whole. Imagine entering a quiet meditation hall where the cushions are arranged in gentle curves. A teacher named Eleanor welcomed her first students with a simple invitation to become aware of the support beneath their sitting bones and the subtle lift along the spine. She demonstrated how tilting the pelvis slightly forward created a natural arch, easing pressure on the hips and inviting the energy of the spine to rise. One newcomer, David, admitted he had long avoided meditation because his lower back ached within minutes. Yet under Eleanor's guidance, he learned to sense the weight of his torso pressing into the cushion, then to relax his shoulders and lengthen his neck. By the end of the session, his back pain had vanished, replaced by a gentle buoyancy that made stillness feel effortless. That same afternoon, Eleanor introduced breath regulation as the second pillar. She invited the group to observe their natural breathing, no forcing, no control, just soft attention on the movement of air at the nostrils. With each inhalation, participants felt a wave of coolness. With each exhalation, a warm release. Then she guided them to expand the exhale ever so slightly longer than the inhale, establishing a ratio that calmed the heart rate and quieted mental chatter. Among the students was Maria, a corporate executive who confessed her days were marked by deadlines and tension. Learning to extend her exhale by a count of 4 transformed her habitual fight or flight reactivity into moments of ease. When her phone buzzed with urgent messages, she would pause, take a measured breath, and return to her task with renewed clarity. As dusk settled, the group explored the third dimension, mental focus. Rather than clamping down on thoughts, Eleanor encouraged a spacious awareness that recognized each thought as a passing cloud in a vast sky. She suggested using the breath as an anchor whenever the mind drifted toward worries or planning. One simply returned curiosity to the sensation of breathing. Jason, a university student struggling with exam anxiety, shared that this method allowed him to witness his own thought patterns without getting entangled in them. Over weeks of consistent practice, he noticed that his mind became like still water. Reflections of stress appeared but settled naturally when left undisturbed. By weaving posture, breath, and awareness into each sitting session, these practitioners found that meditation ceased being a chore and became a vibrant exploration of their own presence. Physical discomfort gave way to ease, emotional turbulence softened into calm, and mental clarity emerged from the interplay of body and breath. In the stories that follow, you will meet additional seekers: an elderly monk who recovers from years of joint pain, a busy parent who finds pockets of mindful breathing amidst chaos, and a professional athlete who integrates focused awareness to enhance performance. Their journeys illustrate how the path to Samadhi unfolds not in sudden leaps, but through patient refinement of the three gateways. As the days unfold, these practitioners begin to realize that meditation, as they once understood it, is no longer simply a form of sitting, but rather an ongoing integration of their body, breath, and mind. With each session, the boundaries between meditation and life begin to blur. The initial discomfort of sitting still gives way to a deepening awareness, and they discover that even the most mundane tasks, folding laundry, drinking a cup of tea, walking to work, can be woven into the fabric of mindfulness. Take, for instance, the story of Helen, a mother of 3 young children, who initially believed she didn't have the time to meditate. She tried sitting for a few minutes in the mornings, but was quickly distracted by the noise and movement around her. One day, while folding laundry, Helen had a realization. She could bring her body awareness and breath regulation into her daily chores. As she folded each shirt, she focused on the feeling of fabric against her hands, the motion of folding, and the steady rhythm of her breath. The practice became an oasis in the middle of her busy day. Slowly, she found that she could carry the calm of this simple practice into interactions with her children, with her spouse, and even into the chaos of rush hour traffic. Helen's experience mirrors what countless others have discovered, that meditation is not confined to a cushion. The true essence of practice is learning how to be present in the midst of life's unpredictability. Her daily moments of conscious breathing and body awareness began to create a foundation of peace, one that supported her through the challenges of motherhood and daily life. As she deepened her practice, she found herself less reactive, more compassionate, and with a growing sense of joy, even in the most hectic of moments. Similarly, Michael, a seasoned athlete who was known for his intense training sessions, came to understand the role of mental focus in meditation in a whole new light. Initially, she thought meditation was simply about quieting the mind, something he assumed was at odds with the intense focus required in his physical training. But as he began to experiment with incorporating focused attention into his workouts, he realized something profound. By paying attention to his breath and body alignment during each stretch, run, and lift, she experienced a newfound sense of clarity and strength. During his runs, she learned to sync his breath with each step, his body moving in harmony with the rhythm of his inhale and exhale. Instead of pushing himself through fatigue with willpower alone, Michael allowed his breath to guide him, bringing ease to his exertion. This approach not only improved his athletic performance, but also deepened his meditation practice, as he recognized that true focus is not about pushing away distractions, but learning to hold attention in the present moment, no matter what form it takes. For Michael, the line between athletic training and meditation blurred. The presence he cultivated in his workouts began to infuse other areas of his life. Whether he was at a meeting, preparing a meal, or spending time with his family, he found that his body, breath, and mind were more aligned, more open to each experience as it unfolded. His meditation practice became a natural extension of his everyday existence, a constant thread of mindfulness woven into the tapestry of his life. On the other hand, Master Li, an elderly monk who had spent decades sitting in meditation, shared his own transformation after discovering the power of body alignment in his later years. For many years, he had endured joint pain and stiffness from long hours of sitting. However, after learning the importance of proper posture from his young disciple, he made small adjustments that changed the way he meditated. By gently tilting his pelvis forward and adjusting his spine to allow for a more natural flow of energy, he felt a significant reduction in discomfort. Master Li's story is a testament to the fact that meditation is not just a mental exercise, it is deeply connected to our physical well-being. He found that when his body was supported in an optimal way, his mind became less agitated and more grounded. What he had previously thought of as a necessary sacrifice in pursuit of enlightenment, enduring physical pain, became unnecessary once he learned to align his body with the natural flow of energy. It was through these small but significant adjustments in body, breath, and mind that Master Li experienced a shift in his practice. His meditations became deeper, more focused, and more profound. he realized that the path to Samadhi was not simply a matter of sitting still, but cultivating a complete awareness of how the body, breath, and mind worked together. For him, meditation had transformed from a static experience to a dynamic and integrated practice, one that was as much about awareness as it was about stillness. In addition to body alignment and breath control, another key element to reaching Samadhi is patience. As many seasoned practitioners will tell you, meditation is not about achieving something, it is about letting go of the need to achieve. In this sense, meditation becomes an ongoing process of surrender and acceptance. The more you practice, the more you begin to trust that the path itself holds its own wisdom. Consider the experience of Daniel, a young professional in a high-stress job, who struggled to maintain focus during his meditation practice. For months, his mind raced with thoughts about work, pills, and his social life. Despite his frustration, Daniel continued to meditate, knowing that the true challenge was not to control his thoughts but to remain patient with them. Over time, as he developed a deeper relationship with his breath, he realized that each distraction was an opportunity to return to the present moment. Rather than feeling defeated by the constant flow of thoughts, Daniel began to see them as part of the practice. Every time his mind wandered, he gently returned his attention to his breath, without judgment. This practice of non-attachment allowed him to cultivate a deeper sense of presence and tranquility, even amidst the business of his daily life. His meditation practice became less about effort and more about acceptance, allowing him to tap into a well of inner peace that was always there, waiting to be discovered. In the end, the path to Samadhi is not a destination, but a continual unfolding of body, breath, and mind. As you deepen your practice, you may find that each session brings you closer to a state of stillness, but that this stillness is not an absence of movement, it is a presence that encompasses all of life's rhythms. By cultivating patience, cultivating awareness, and remaining open to the ever-present flow of life, you can experience the peace and clarity that Samadhi offers. Thank you for watching this video. If you found these insights helpful, please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and ring the bell so we can continue exploring the path to deeper mindfulness together.